why does feedback go wrong? That's not me, by the way, just, when I get angry. That's just, as you know, that's the Hulk. So, why does feedback go wrong? So, first one, emotions. Our emotions. Our own emotions. Sometimes we like to give people feedback because we're annoyed. Okay? I can guarantee you, in fact, in the chat box, you can tell me right now, guys, have you ever given feedback, maybe without thinking about it, because you're wound up about something? So you've had an email and you've gone, oh, right, okay, or somebody's done something and you've given them some feedback. I guarantee you there will be people on this call that have done that. I certainly have. I got an email this morning that I started typing to give them some feedback. Aaron's put only the days that end in Y. Yeah, absolutely, Aaron, yeah. I started typing an email this morning to give somebody some feedback. Somebody at the local council that hasn't been very helpful to me whatsoever. And I was about to send it before I came here and did this. And thought, let's just wait until I've been here and done this. And then I'll go back and read it again, because I think my feedback might be put in a better way to them at that point. Aaron is great for feedback. Shem, maybe you're in a hurry and can't be bothered to leave accurate feedback and leave the minimum. Yeah, again, Shem, that's a really good point as well. Feedback should be given at the appropriate time, in the appropriate place, and you should give it the appropriate length of time for a response to that feedback as well. I think that's a really good point, and it will come in, all of that what I've just said will also come into these 7 things that I'm going to share with you. Feedback isn't, sometimes we give it quickly just so it's off our head. Oh, I need to tell them this, so go and tell them, and then you can tick that box and move on to something else. The impact of that feedback on somebody might never assume the impact of feedback. It might mean not a lot to you, and also depending on your level of self-esteem as well will come into it. So if you are a confident, high self-esteem type person and somebody gives you feedback, you could potentially take it on the chin, and sometimes you will take it and then not agree with it and be okay with that. If your confidence is lower and somebody gives you feedback and it's not done in the right way, and as Shem said, maybe it's in a hurried fashion, and we haven't always thought about what the feedback specifically is, and again, these 7 things I'll share with you today should help you with all of this. That person could go away and really worry about it, and focus on only that rather than everything else that they're doing very well. Mick's just put, I learned that giving feedback in the right place at the right time is very important. The last time I gave it in the wrong place, it led to them resigning. Wow, thank you for that, Mick, and thank you for your honesty there. You're absolutely right. It's amazing, Mick, I've done it myself as a junior manager. I've given somebody's feedback and all of a sudden 2 weeks later they're in my office really upset and they've been worrying about it for 2 weeks and I didn't give it a second thought after I gave the feedback. And that's why giving feedback is so important.